losers that sit there and say, oh, it's getting rocky, Myron. You should leave. Why do you stand by Sneeko? Do you stand by the Tates? Do you still think they're him and Trump Chris? Fresh is an idiot. Why are you still there? Chris drinks too much. Hey, shut the fuck up.
If I had to describe Fresh and Fit in one word, it would be pathetic, wannabe alpha male clowns. I know I said one word, but when we're talking about the pinnacle of mankind, I think I can go over my rule. The Fresh and Fit podcast is basically those two guys teaching men on how to be successful, why a woman should be promiscuous, but a man has to be promiscuous because if you want to avoid the traps laid by those cloud demons, you need to have 1,000 bodies.
So, my honest to God truth body count, bro, no cap. You ready for it? It's over 1,000.
And you would think that those two guys follow their preaching because otherwise they'll just look like frauds, fake gurus, basically beta males. But from what we just heard, our boy Fresh isn't following his preaching because apparently he got a cloud demon pregnant. And we're talking about baby shower followed up with a little Aiden type of pregnancy.
I want the baby because I don't want to kill the baby. I don't want to kill nobody. I don't want to.
You're not. They just give you a pill and it's over.
No. I'm pregnant.
No, but that's what I'm saying. The pill, they just give it to you from a doctor and then you're good.
I am pregnant. I can't pretending like nothing happened. I can't. In my religion, we don't kill.
You're not killing. Okay.
I want to keep the baby.
Okay. Well, like I said, I just don't want any kids.
To be fair, I'm not that surprised Fresh is the one who got that girl pregnant because every time I saw him on the podcast, it felt like the dude had the brain of a goldfish. I don't like that content, but even without watching it, I always knew that Myron was the one carrying the entire show. Fresh was always just there, feeling like he was thinking about something else, like, does the cloud taste like cotton candy? This is just the impression he gave me. And to be fair, I was right because this dude was only thinking about raw dogging some cloud demons. From what we know, she's from China, she's like a beauty queen or something, and they've been dating for months. He even introduced her to his mother, which says a lot about the situation, and he's been smashing her raw for months straight. Fresh, tell us, when are you gonna apply your saying? When are you gonna back up your words? You're the one saying that you need to have 1,000 bodies just to be able to differentiate, to recognize those traps laid by those cloud demons.
How can your value goes up if you fucked with 400 girls and my value goes down because I fucked with 13?
Experience.
But you, the first pussy you see, you just lose your mind and you start busting like a rabbit. And some people are trying to spread the word that she's an ex-worker, a prostitute and all that. Daisy, so the woman in question, claimed that she's not involved with that industry at all. However, Fresh and Fit are strongly convinced that she's a hooker. But aren't those guys supposed to be capable of charming any female with their words and not with their credit cards?
So you're gonna tell me that the 400 girls that you fucked, you worked for them? Like you worked to have them? No. You just went out, party, like there was...
I don't drink. He doesn't party. I don't go to the club.
Yeah.
It's not about you. It's about them. They just want to have fun.
You just made about
I mean, no, like
You just made about him. The fuck? I don't go to the club.
you don't.
No, you don't. No,
So did you fuck 400 girls?
A lot of work. A lot of work.
So guys, are you the peak of masculinity or are you frauds that bang hookers? We need to know. And we know the answer. But despite all of that, I think you can clearly see that this woman is superficial to a high level, to a high degree. And that saying that you're okay to have a baby with someone you've only been with a month, to me seems weird, especially knowing Fresh's situation. But she was always honest. She told him that she loves him and that she would be happy to have his baby. And they even had a first pregnancy scare. You had a fucking warning before the drama and you still didn't listen. So tell us, man. Tell us, Fresh and Fit, you who claim to be the ones with all the answers, who know how to see through those females' traps. What happened?
Okay, body count.
And be honest.
Well, this is gonna be hard because I can't get out this one, but I'll just say I don't know what the number is right now. I don't know.
You don't? So it's that high.
It's more than,
so it's more than like 15.
No, what happened was that like I had an accident with my head. I can't remember the exact number.
You don't lie.
If I'm him and I see a woman telling me, oh, it's okay, I can have your baby, just continue busting in me, that's the first time to wrap it up and move on, because she might be there for that child support check. And from what I know, from what you say, you should have been able to see that. But just like how flies are attracted to shit, this nigga would sell his mother for 10 seconds of coochie. Those two dudes are always yapping about this, about that. They always claim to possess all the answers to the secrets of this world. But in reality, they're just frauds. Pathetic, but funny frauds.
If he really didn't want the baby, after so many times I asked him in person, do not come in me. He does that every fucking day. Like, he can just pull out. Easy as that. Because he was always like, oh, I'm doing this with my girlfriend. So really serious conversation. Like planning a future and ask me what I want to do. Oh, I want to plan a future with you. Why don't we get a house instead of renting another apartment? That doesn't make sense, wasting money, blah, blah, blah. And he said, what if you get pregnant? Isn't that better for a bigger house?
Are you really gonna tell me that this alpha male doesn't know how babies are made? Fresh, it might be time to put a chastity cage on your dick, because right now, you might be on the most devious, horny rampage. But I need to give my props to this woman, because throughout the entire drama, she's always kept the same version. She's always kept the same narrative, because I know a guy in Miami right now who's shaking every time she goes live or talks to someone, because he knows she's about to expose him from point A to point Z, not even point B. Yes, she might have handled the situation in a shaky way, but she was always honest. She never lied. She always backed her words with proof, evidence. The person might be shady, but at least she's honest. Whereas the other man, he's out there preaching to lonely men, saying things that will put them on the wrong path, but behind, he's doing all the things that he forbid. I'm sorry, but Jesus. And I feel sorry for this kid, because having those people as your parents, Jesus, I mean, thank God she's not an OnlyFans model, but having Fresh as a dad, despite the money that Fresh has, I might rather be a fatherless kid than this dude be my dad and trying to give me some life lessons.
I'm not going anywhere. I'm gonna stand by the guys that stand by me, because you fucking pieces of shit aren't fucking there when I'm going through it. You pieces of shit aren't fucking there when I'm fucking figuring out what the fuck I'm gonna do because we got demonetized. You motherfuckers weren't there when everyone and their fucking mom came at us. You motherfuckers weren't there when I got the false accusation against me. You motherfuckers weren't there when this bitch lied and said that I got her pregnant when I fucking did it. And then you dumbasses, 3 years later, believe some bitch that makes the same fucking allegations again.
Wait, is Myron the one pregnant? Because unless if your pregnancy is messing up with your hormones, then there's no reason to react like that for such a stupid drama. I mean, the guy is about to cry because his boy got exposed for getting a bimbo pregnant. When you look back at the red pill community 3 or 4 years ago, it's crazy to think that those guys who were at the top of the game are right now fading into irrelevancy or getting exposed. Andrew Tate locked in Romania. Sneeko, the dude had a promising career but decided to throw everything just to be controversial and make some money. And now those guys who were the ones saying that they are preaching the truth are now getting exposed. We know that they made a lot of money from this community. They could leave it at any time and build something new without desperately clinging to this fake image that they have built of themselves, that they just don't want to let it go. And some meaningless drama is getting blown out of proportion because those guys have been saying things but going the different way. I mean, they're telling you right but going behind, man, not even left. It's just pathetic to see Myron get mad like that, talking about loyalty and all that, because this is not about loyalty. Your bro fucked up, then just tell him, help him get better. How does you saying it's always the world against us, blah blah blah, will help him become a better man? You who are always saying that you do things so people can become better men, why are you helping your bro? It's about accountability, not loyalty. Occasionally, they will sprinkle their content with good advice, I will admit that, but most of the time they are just blasting BS all over the wall. People are not criticizing them because they got money, it's because they spread lies, they give themselves a fake image. That's why people criticize them, and they be saying that they are freedom of speech advocates, but every time someone says something negative on them, you get a strike. Because they just can't handle it, and you just can't feel sorry for that type of people when something bad happens to them. I mean, what can you expect? Is it surprising? No. Is it sad? Fuck no. Is it funny? Hell yeah. That'll be all for today's video, guys. I knew that we're gonna fall, but this, if she carries the baby to term, my god, it will be a peak moment. But guys, I have a special course if you want to know how to properly date women. It's only $1,000 the first minute, but trust me, after that, you'll be the ultimate Rizzler. Anyway, see you.